Statements today in the trial of a man accused of killing a woman in Scripps Ranch more than 35 years ago. News 8's Alex Cheney was inside the courtroom and joins us live with details. Alex?
Yeah, this one's been a long time coming. So the suspect is 65-year-old Randall Oyler. He was originally arrested for this back in 2023, but first stood trial to test his mental competency. The judge said he could stand for trial, and now opening statements began today. In downtown court today, opening statements were delivered in the murder trial of 65-year-old Randall Oyler, who is charged with killing Margaret Jackson, whose body was discovered on a hillside off Scripps Ranch Boulevard on July 11th, 1990. The district attorney said Oyler is tied to her murder by DNA evidence and incriminating statements he made after his arrest in 2023.
Who killed Margaret Jackson? We'll hear during this trial from the story that her body tells and from his words in that cell.
Oyler was already in custody for an alleged probation violation when he was arrested in 2023 on suspicion of murdering Jackson. The DA says while in custody, Oyler was placed in a cell with an undercover officer posing as an inmate. And the DA says Oyler admitted to dumping her body on the hillside. Evidence in court showed Jackson was severely beaten and strangled, and a rope was wrapped twice around her neck. Oyler, who was 29 years old on the day Jackson's body was discovered, was not identified as a suspect until DNA testing conducted decades later linked him to DNA found beneath the victim's fingernails and private areas of her body.
What name did you get back as an investigative lead?
Randall Oyler.
The defense attorney said the case against her client arose from an inadequate police investigation and is reliant on flimsy evidence.
What happens when a tragedy from 30 years ago gets pulled out from the past? When memories have faded, evidence has aged, and assumptions start replacing proof.
Jackson did have family members in the courtroom today. However, they declined to comment. I spoke to the district attorney. He told me that this trial is expected to last perhaps this week, next week, and maybe another week. Oyler is facing 25 years to life in prison. Reporting live, I'm Alex Cheney. Back over to you.